Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Sonia Marie, and I am so happy to be here. I write for Essence Magazine. I have a wonderful book out that's called The Signs and Astrological Memoir. All information is on my website for sure, wordlifeastrology.com, or you can just go to the description box below the video after we are done with this here thing. How was your weekend? How's everybody doing? I'm waiting for a few people to roll on in. But before that, let me make a quick announcement for those who are catching the recording. Tomorrow, which is May 3rd. It's okay, missed it. It's okay, honey. Quiet. It's okay. Tomorrow, which is May 3rd at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing a dope ass Eclipse Workshop on brightlive.com. It's only $22 of a donation. And mainly that helps for the Bright Live people, to be truthful with you. But I love them over there. They're so dope. And they allow you to do this awesome Zoom forum where they pull you up on stage if you want. So it can be you and I looking at one another and asking questions and getting all evolved in the eclipses. Let me prep you and let me encourage you to join our workshop tomorrow. Again, the link will be in the description box, or you can go to IG and go to my bio right now. The link's in the bio, and go ahead and sign up if you want to. But the dope ass thing about these eclipse workshops is that we just don't talk about the eclipses. We talk about the planets and the asteroids that may be affecting these eclipses. We talk about the energy that the eclipse is in. We talk about how long it can possibly come to affect you, all the other things that are happening in the universe at the same time the eclipses are going down, how it could affect you personally, depending on your rising sign and where these eclipses fall in your particular chart. I'm going to try to get all into that tomorrow. We may have an intimate number of people, like about 10, 20, and we may have a blowout close to 100, 200. I don't know. Actually, you can only have 100. But having many people on there and having many questions you ask, I mean, honestly, if y'all don't know me by now, I'm the type of person where I give it my all. So I encourage you, if you want to know about these immense changes that are happening, deeper than what it is that I give or any other astrologer gives about the eclipses that are going down, please let us know. I mean, please come join our workshop tomorrow. And you do know, that's what I wanted to say, you do know that eclipses come in pairs always, right? So this new moon eclipse that just passed in Taurus will bounce off, reflect, celebrate a full moon eclipse in Scorpio on in about 2 weeks or so. I believe it's the 16th. So we're going to talk about that and how they pair up, how they come like the universe always does, in a pairing, in a balance, in some type of equilibrium to make everything work for us, even though we don't think it is. It really is working for us. All right, let me say hello to some people. My mother's here. What up, Celeste? How are you? I love you, Mama. Miss Butler is here. April's here. Ty is here. Linda Brown. Is that my cousin? Holy schmoly. It's going to rain, as they say, or snow. Kimberly Sterling is here. Shatoya is here. Hi, Kay. What's going on, Ramon? And Medea. That sweet Virgo. Nicole Butler, what up, homie? What's going on? Lolita and Erica. I don't have my glasses on today. That's why a girl is squinting. Rabbi Rob, Angela Hill, Gemini Rising. Chelsea is here. Tamra, what's happening, Tamra? Oh, I miss you so much. And Dee is here. What up, Dee? That's sweet, Leo. I'm so glad that y'all are in a place. I really want to get down. Hi, Latrice. I can't wait to see you in Mount Shasta. I just want to, speaking of Mount Shasta, I almost forgot about that. Should we talk about that right now? Okay, let me get this out the way, and then we're going to go into this weekly rundown, and possibly, maybe, there'll be something that reflects that. That's the way things happen. So here's a very, very, very long story, incredibly short. For all of those that are going to Mount Shasta this year, please, please check your emails right away. I had my team and I put out this email before I actually announce this and make it public, but I want y'all to go visit your email. But you will know this based on this story. I don't even know where to start with this and how to approach it, but I do know that I want to say it. When we went to Mount Shasta to check out the location, the retreat center that we uh, hired or whatever, rented, we had a really good time. To be truthful with you, the land is incredible. The facility itself was a little modest. That's why I came back and was like, we're going to do the best that we can do with it, y'all. But the land is incredible. Like the people are still there. The energy is still there. The ancestors are roaming. You understand what I'm saying? The indigenous folks are like holding it all up. But the people who own the land are not doing a good job. So here's the deal. I'm not the type of person, I just want y'all to know a little bit about Sonya. This may be a long broadcast, but y'all know how to rock with me, right? And if you want to fast forward with this part, you can if you want. It's all good. I'm really saying this to be fair and to allow energies to go where it needs to go. And here's the deal. So we went up to Numa Retreat Center, looked them up, Google them, do whatever you need to do. Blast them if you want on Yelp, if you feel so inclined. But here's the deal. We go up there, we check everything out. 3 Black women walk on the land. The guy wasn't too keen to see us. You can tell, as Black people, we always know when we're not welcomed. But we know how to walk by that. We know how to ignore it. We know how to placate. We know how to get what we want and keep it pushing, regardless, right? I kind of felt that. And I was like, it's okay. We're going to bring the people up here. We're going to light up the land because that's what Sonya does. I'm a rebel like that. I'm like, let's go to the places where we're not supposed to be. In any case, in their eyes, supposed to be, in quotes. So in any case, we see the land, we get all happy, we come back. We asked them if they want the money because we're supposed to give them money and they didn't want the money. Nobody said anything. It took about 10 days for them to respond to us. And then they say, we're not a good fit. We don't want people smoking weed and drinking up here. And all the things that you said you wanted in the contract that we signed, we're not going to be able to give that to you. So I don't think we want you to be down with us. First of all, I was calm initially. And then the emotions came. The emotions really surrounded around the fact that it's not your land to begin with. And you wasn't nice to us when we got on the land. And now you're changing contracts because you don't want Black and brown people to come on your land. And sir, we wasn't smoking weed or drinking alcohol. Squirrel. That's the reason why I chose Numa Retreat Center, because last year in Yosemite, there was a bar. And I don't like the effects of alcohol mixed in with the fact that people are trying to retreat and trying to heal. So I chose Numa Retreat Center for a reason. They accused us of smoking. They accused us of drinking. They discriminated against us. And they gave us our money back, the initial deposit, but it put us in a little bit of a lurch. However, we found a dope-ass lakeside resort, retreat houses, like about 4 of them alongside this dope-ass lake. So I say all that to say is blast Numa Retreat Center, not to be evil, not to be unkind, but to let people know that there are still people on the planet that are doing their best to segregate and to push people who do not go along with their agenda off to the sides. It is incredibly disgusting. It is beyond discrimination and racial shit. It just gets to my heart because this land has been raped over and over and over again. And here you have groups of people, whether they're Black, brown, purple, or white, that are coming together doing their best to uplift their spirit. And we're paying you and you still don't want us on some land that you don't even own? God bless them. But as God would have it, and as the divine intervention would have it, we found a great, great spot called Lakeshore Retreat, and we're going to have a freaking blast. So for those who have signed up and do not want to participate, go to your email. And you don't want to participate, I understand, because expectations are expectations. You want to be able to go and retreat in a particular way, maybe not in a house with 2 or 3 other people, 4 other people, understood. So you will get your money back, other than that non-refundable deposit. However, I just thought that, Spirit led us to the best place possible. And these houses are really nice. And it's on the lake. And we can jet ski and do a whole bunch of other shit and go hiking. And we're still going to do our sweat. And I took 10 minutes to say that. So I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that. So again, if anybody doesn't want to go, it's okay and it's expected. And I'll probably come on here next week and say, hey, we got 1 or 2 spots available. So email me at wordlifeastrology@gmail.com if you want to get on a wait list of some sort. Okay. I wanted to get that off my chest because I've been waiting to blast them publicly. I can get all in my emotions about it, but I don't want to because I kind of like let it go. But I want y'all to know I was pissed. I was pissed, and I was nervous for our people because this is part of who I am. Not the retreat, not astrology, not thank y'all for being patient. Not the retreat or astrology, or not even the poet or the writer, the author in me. It's the kind, compassionate soul that I have that is willing to share almost everything and leave everything on the planet before I leave this place. That's who I am. And for somebody to tell me that I can't do that when it's not even yours makes me want to blow. That's all. I'm going to leave it just like that. I don't know what y'all talking about, but y'all can imagine where sister went. I just want to leave it at that. So anyway, we're still going though, motherfuckers. We still going. Ow. Because God is good like that. All right, who's going to take whose spot? Look, Tamara said, I'll go. Email me, Tam, or text me. You are more than welcome. Come on, let's go, Aquarius. I love your gumption. That's that rebel. All right, so here's the deal. Again, I'm doing an Eclipse Workshop tomorrow. Please sign up. I'll put the link in the description box below so you can get more information about the eclipses that just passed, the eclipse that just passed, and then the eclipse that's about to come up in 2 weeks. I believe it's on the 16th. This is Scorpio. Full moon eclipse in Scorpio. That should be a nice little emotional doozy. Yes, Numa Retreat Center. That's exactly how you spell it. And blast them. Go on Yelp and tell them I sent you. I already blasted them, to be truthful with you. I just don't think it's fair. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm trying to keep this shit positive, y'all. God bless them. But we found a nice spot. Thank you, Medea. Thank you for all my warriors out there. You know, we got to take over this space in a way in which we are all included. Everybody. Okay. This week, today is Monday. It's May 2nd. Today is Monday. And the moon is in Gemini, which is really, really interesting. I was saying on Instagram just now is that there's this interesting Gemini takeover that I'm a little nervous about. No, I'm just joking. I love Gemini energy. But for me personally, it throws me in the best way possible. For Geminis and all air signs and most fire signs, it's going to be a good deal. Now that Mercury is in Gemini, now the moon for today and tomorrow will be in Gemini. And lo and behold, Venus went into Aries today. So again, remember the orchestration. Every week we talk about something different, but we add on from last week. Now, last week, again, that the new moon eclipse that was coming, Taurus. Last week, it was all this Pisces energy. Ooh, the earth and the water came together to try to grow something and make something not only fertile and sprout, but long-lasting and standing now as the universe would have it in the most beautiful way. Here comes Gemini energy with all the information, with all the enthusiasm coming through. You know, I love Gemini energy, squirrel, because it can be really, really sociable, right? Gemini energy has a way of putting the best of information and social energy together to make people feel welcomed, loved, intelligent, and included. Yes, I used all those words purposely, right? Gemini has that way. So if it's in Mercury, it's really stretching our brains, like I alluded to last week, stretching our brains to think more effectively, to think more multiple. You know, again, it could drive some people crazy. Pisces energy a little bit crazy, Virgo energy a little bit crazy, maybe some water sign a little bit crazy, but I want y'all to utilize the energy. Regardless of what I feel about it or what you feel about it for that matter, we have to utilize the energy that's being present in the universe. So if I come on here and I tell you possibly maybe, or you get information from another astrologer And this is what this energy is going to be like this week. Whether you like it or not, rock with it, utilize it, get over the hump so you can understand why it has come into your life, what it is coming to your life for. Y'all get that? Yes, yes, y'all. I don't want to talk that into the ground, but that's a very, very important point. Is that it does not matter if you like Gemini or Cancer or Taurus or whatever. You are sitting in it. You are on the planet. When a particular planet goes into particular energy, if the moon is in a particular energy, you still got to deal with it. You can't go off the planet and be like, I'll be right back when the moon gets into Leo and everybody's having a good time. No, 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 no. You got to understand it, or else just have a bad day. Your happiness is your responsibility. That's word. Word life. Ow. Okay. That should have been a goddamn commercial. Okay, anyway. So today, the moon is in Gemini and Venus is in Aries. Okay. So when Venus gets in Aries, like I alluded to on Instagram, Venus gets in Aries. Now remember, Venus is, I was talking to the HUD about this the other day. They're learning astrology, and I'm having a really good time sharing with them, blowing their heads. They don't even know what's coming. I was talking to them about how Venus works, and I'm not going to give everything, but this is one good point. Venus is desire, but it's like a revving of desire. It's like an internal like pulsation. Like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I love, I feel. That's the moon. My bad. Go back. I love, I desire, I'm passionate, I'm worthy, but it's an internal kind of kind of feeling. When that feeling or that pulsation is in Aries, goddamn, first of all, it's first because it's the first sign. So it's impetuous, it's energetic, and it's damn near impatient. Trying to show passion, trying to show its value and its worth. Being that Venus dropped into Aries right now, how many of you, hands are raised, yes, yes, y'all, 3 wise, or just say me, whatever the case, are just ready to go? Like the passion in you is revving in your heart and soul, in your solar plexus even, ready to go. Now, again, it's on the heels of this new moon solar eclipse. It's because the universe is freaking perfect like that. And the fact that new moon solar eclipse is like, all right, new quality of life, Taurus style. Like, let's get this money. Let's live the way we intended to live. Let's be fat and happy. That's all Taurus energy. But again, Taurus can stay there and go, yeah, I want a new life. Pass me that chicken over there. Taurus be like, I'm going to live better in about 5 years. So you need the energy of Aries. You need the energy of other energies in the universe to say, okay, you want that desire. You have that desire. You have that push, that change that's coming with that new moon and eclipse in Taurus. Let me give you some behind it. So Venus in Aquarius, my lie, Venus in Aries says, yo, we have that revving. We have that revving. It's time to go. And if you're not moving, if you're not going, not only am I pissed off at myself, I'm pissed off at you. We need to get this going. How many people are feeling this? I just want to say, y'all hearing me? God damn it, I need my glasses. Y'all hearing me? Okay. All right, y'all with me. I'm hyped too, because that Aries energy, what I put right here. So today, since Venus is in Aries and the moon is in Gemini, astrology students, what aspect is that? That's a sextile. Just gave you the answer. So the moon, sextile, and Venus. Let me find a reason to assert my passion. Letting the dogs out. That's what I put next to that. Why? Because Aries comes with that, right? And the moon in Gemini comes with the information. Let me find the reason to get excited. Find the reason. Check your emails. Call somebody. See what people are doing. Even if somebody's success, somebody else's success is your excitement, and that can get you motivated, let it. Call somebody and say, girl, what you doing? I just got this grant for $17 million. What? Can I borrow a dollar? I'm just saying. No, but the thing is, get excited about them. Get excited about what they're doing. Your excitement for them brings more excitement. And by the way, Gemini is lovely like that. Gemini energy loves to share like that. Not all energy does, i.e. Scorpio, that can be a little possessive. Cancer can be a little possessive, wants to hold things for themselves. But Gemini energy is like, yo, the more the better, baby. More information, the more resources, the better. Yo, get hype. Get hype. Get I was gonna say formulated. That's not the right word. Get Find yourself, get grounded. I wanted to say, find yourself getting rooted into what it is that you believe and the changes that you want to come so this propulsion can happen, so the information, Gemini energy, can find you. That makes sense? The moon is conjuncting Mercury today because the moon is in Gemini and Mercury is in Gemini, right? So you're making the plan. Again, call somebody, make the plans, read a book, write some things down, get in your journal, make it plain and clear today what your plans are. And this is not like Capricorn Mercury style. Okay, I want to say that for real. When Mercury is in Capricorn, is planning and strategizing. You may have heard me say that, and you may have heard me come from a practical space. Gemini ain't practical. Gemini is like, get all the information you can, share all the information you can, research, talk to people, talk shit to people, negotiate, renegotiate, manipulate in the best way possible, flirt. That's how you get information Gemini style. Does that make sense? It's not practical. It's not Googling, although that's included, but it's not like Googling on some black and white, practical morality shit. No, it's have fun with the energy. Go out and get tantalized, get excited about the information that's coming to you. It's like that first day of school. That first day of school, you have those fresh notebooks. Oh, I used to love that feeling. I don't know about y'all. Maybe I'm just weird like that, and it's the writer, artist in me. But I used to love like fresh covered textbooks with nothing on it, just a paper bag, fresh notebooks, fresh pens. That's Gemini energy. Getting ready to scribe, getting ready to learn, getting ready to collect the information with that Venus Aries propulsion behind it. Like, yeah, I like that. And when you have a Aries energy on your side, Aries people, Aries Venus, I don't give a fuck what it looks like. Aries energy, it's like the best cheerleader, one of them anyway. They're like, yeah, we could do it. Can we? I don't know, but let's try. That's what you want in life. You want somebody to say, jump. You just want somebody to say jump. You will pay thousands of dollars for somebody to just tell you to jump when you know you can do it on your own. Ain't that some shit? Cheerleaders are underrated. That's some real deal, though. Okay, tomorrow, the moon will still be in Gemini, right? Ask questions if you need to. Hi, Wanju. Oh, the fresh and clean pages. Oh, you too? Oh, that's awesome. I used to love it. Love it, love it. The first day of school. So Tuesday, tomorrow, the moon will still be in Gemini. With that moon in Gemini, though, Mars is going to be Pisces. That's tricky. That's tricky. That's tricky. That's tricky. Because with all of this excitement today that you may be drumming up, and I may get you excited to receive, and research. That's what I wanted to say, not reduce. Research. Tomorrow, now Mars goes, okay, let's go this way with it. And you're like, no. That's not why I got all excited on Monday to do all of this work and do the research and go out there and flirt like Sonia told me to and go to the bar on a Monday night at happy hour and meet somebody to give me some information and change my life. And now Pisces and Mars and Pisces tomorrow said, no, y'all could just wait a minute. Take your time. That moon in Gemini tomorrow square and Mars and Pisces is like, no, I'm not taking my time. But wait. The wait is this. Whenever you have a square on any dynamic, you have to respect what these two energies are doing. If Moon and Gemini is saying, okay, we got that information. We was out there, we was flirting, we was talking, we was negotiating, blah, 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 blah. And Mars and Pisces says, okay, I'm going to take my time and go get it now. I'm going to shapeshift. I'm going to talk to spirit. I'm going to see if that's right. I'm going to go take a nap real quick, dream about it. And your emotions, the emotional energy is going, no, we got to stay. We're trying to make this work. Let them both play their roles, y'all. Stay in the heightened energy of the information, but maybe you have to execute in a slow way. So what? You can see the mistakes before they come. This is a new life. This is a new life that you are doing your best to walk into. Do you really, really have time to make the same mistakes you made in your last life or your other life or pre-COVID life? That's for sure. It's BC out this motherfucker. Like for real, pre-COVID, BC, we wasn't the same. We wasn't the same last year. Shit. 2 months ago. But I know this much, you have to take your time with the information that's coming at you, because Gemini can take that emotionally, all that information, and get really, really excited. And sometimes on the downside of that Gemini energy, just kind of like not go over it all. Meaning, like, get all the information and not check it. Just be so happy to have it, because Gemini energy is sociable like that, right? And if it doesn't stick, it's like, all right, dismiss it. We're changeable. We'll move. We're mutable. We'll do whatever we need to do. But that Pisces movement is like, okay, I'm mutable too, but I want to make sure this is right with my spirit. I want to make sure whatever we're doing, wherever we're going, we ain't going to make the same mistakes. I want to make sure that I can intuit a motherfucker before I sign my name on the dotted line. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Yes, yes, y'all. Y'all get that? So pay attention tomorrow. If there's a fight between what you're feeling like you should think, what you should get, and how you actually are going to go about doing it, or somebody else, be patient. You'll get your energy back. Be patient. It'll be time to shoot it off, but check and double check as you go along. I'm glad y'all got that. Milana, how you doing? Kimberly Offord, haven't seen you in a while. You know, Offord. Offord. Never mind. I'm thinking of Handmaid's Tale, but I don't know if I pronounced that wrong. Anyway, Sonia's going crazy. All right. Also on Tuesday, Jupiter sextile and Pluto. Ooh. Okay, Jupiter. Jupiter, as we know, is a Skittles planet. It's big, it's huge, it's Sagittarius. This planet deals with optimism, opportunities, blessings, rewards, the big stuff, the party, overwhelming sensations of something. It's sextile and Pluto. Wait, transformation, rebirth? Mm-hmm. Transformation, rebirth, mm-hmm. Power, inferiority, superiority. Mm-hmm. Like when Jupiter, so the deal is, look, this is what I put. When your optimism and good fortune meets a power standoff in the best way, you got to piss or get off the pot. I write notes like that. Yes. Piss or get off the pot. Tomorrow, with Jupiter coming through and here and sitting next to Pluto. Now, remember, you're going to get excited and you may not move too fast, because at the same day, that moon is squaring Mars. But Jupiter, the feeling, oh my God, the opportunities that are coming are transforming my life right now. Yes. Now, here's a squirrel moment that I thought about in the middle of the night. Don't ask me why I think about y'all in the middle of the night sometimes. But I'm laying in the bed and I said, you know what? I got to tell them this. Some people are looking for these magnanimous changes, these huge offers that are coming in when Venus is, when Jupiter is talked about, and in regards to Pluto, or when Jupiter's talked about, period, or when these eclipses, and I'm on there, I'm excited and I'm sweating, and a lot of times it may seem like somebody's going to bring something to your door. There's a couple of things I want to tell you, and I'm going to tell y'all tomorrow if you come to the Eclipse Workshop. Number one, ain't nothing coming to your door that you don't work for. Boom. Bottom line, point blank. So if you don't put energy out, the energy ain't coming back. Understand that. It's not like God is punishing you. Please don't go to that religious space. It's not like God is punishing you. It's about energy. So if you're listening to all of these YouTubes and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna sit back and eat some Oreos out this motherfucker and brush my hair and try to do some braids or something and push this bitch in a ponytail, because I'm gonna have my ponytail, y'all. I'm gonna sit here and see what's gonna happen. Well, I'm gonna tell you nothing. Or maybe the minimum, because energy begets energy. That's the first point. Do something, get engaged, talk to people, all right? Create. So your energy can match this Jupiter and sextile and Pluto. It can bring the power. Oh, fuck. It can bring the powerful, Lordy. See how excited I am? The powerful changes that are coming your way. I spilled my tea all over my book. We'll deal with that in a minute. It can it can bring you the powerful changes that are coming your way. All right. The second thing is, oftentimes these changes, they're not like, how should I say it? Again, physical, tangible, in your face. Sometimes they're incredibly internal, and nobody knows what's going on. Sometimes, squirrel, this happened the other day. You can meet a friend that you haven't seen in weeks, come to your, I don't know, come to dinner with you. You haven't seen them in weeks and months, and they have a whole nother vibration on them. They're actually a little bit more, I don't know, they feel stronger. They feel more available, or they listen better, or they feel more compassionate, or feel more loving. Understand this, people are going through tremendous internal changes as well. Never, ever, ever discount those. I'm talking to at least one person. I know I am, because somebody's waiting for a gift basket to fucking appear to their door, and it's not happening, right? If you didn't put out the energy. And if you did, maybe it's happening inside. And you have to give light to that. You have to give reverence to that. You have to say, you did a good job. You're doing all right, girl. You're doing all right, guy. I appreciate you. You waking up a little stronger today. You said something a little different yesterday that shut people down, that created a visible boundary. You did that. You stood up for yourself. That's increasing your quality of life. Tomorrow, when Jupiter sits next to Pluto, and you may not see something tangible that's in your space that makes you go, oh my God, my life is changing. I'm a millionaire. I'm a blast this all over social media so everybody can get jealous. People think like that. Some bullshit, right? I'm not in that space. Well, what about what's going on inside? You want to blast that? You want to tell people about that? Please do. Because oftentimes people don't understand that those internal changes, they foster external changes permanently. Permanent external changes. You can never go back once you change that inside. You get that? I hope so. On Wednesday, the moon goes in Cancer. Oh, man. Now I need to get some more to drink. Wednesday, the moon goes into Cancer in the evening time, though, at 7:05. So if you're feeling a little weird on Wednesday and the emotions are growing on you, just be patient. Be patient. Go home and cry in the shower or in the bathtub. You're doing a good job, Angelina. Angie, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, Wednesday. Okay, so with the moon, okay, so before the moon goes into Cancer, it'll be in Gemini, I said, because it'll go in there on about 7 o'clock, 7:05, right? So it'll be in Gemini. Early part of Wednesday, though, before you start tearing and getting all emotional, that moon is going to sit right nice with Saturn. Oh, word? Yeah, because Saturn is in Aquarius. So the moon in Gemini is going to try Saturn in Aquarius. Let's work and look at your lurking fear. You get those lessons yet? Okay, so the bottom line is, with the moon trining Saturn, what I heard was keep working, keep plowing away, and look at the fears that want to come up. Told this to a client the other day. We got to face our fears and literally face our fears. Look at those fears, walk in. Had a conversation with somebody the other day, and I saw their fear right on their face. I said, hey, that's not for me, that's for you. Don't get your feelings hurt. That ain't my shit. That's your shit. What are you talking about? I'm just saying, I'm looking at the fear growing on your face in front of me and how you are packaging it and throwing it out onto the whole table. Don't do that. I didn't say it like this, y'all, but in a way, I did. And on Wednesday, when that moon comes together with Saturn, you might be able to see the same thing, not only on other people, but on yourself. So work your fears out. Detach that shit from you and go, oh, you bugging. You are straight bugging. Apologize quicker than quick when you do so, to yourself and to other people, so you can stay on track. Please, and very please get these lessons and these fears that are coming up so we can work and move forward. But the moon will square Neptune on Wednesday. That's going to be a tricky one. Delusions clouds your emotions. You may want to shut up on Wednesday. With the moon being in Gemini and it's squaring Neptune, Gemini's emotion, the need to talk, the need to communicate and to get everything out there, the need to be the witty one, the one that always has the answers, right, goes up against the delusions. So if there's some confusion in the air, here comes the over talkative, loquacious, witty, navigator in the room, trying to push through all this confusion and all of this spirituality that's being pushed on the planet right now with something funny. Now, it may work, but it may not work. Read the room. I hope that makes sense. I really, really hope that makes sense. It's almost like pouring oil in water. You understand what I'm saying? With that moon in Gemini, trying to make sense of the delusions of Neptune, of the art of Neptune, of addictions of Neptune. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can talk yourself out of it. You can talk through it. You can be too witty. You can dismiss it. Gemini energy has a way of putting up the middle finger and saying, I don't care about what you think. I'm gonna think what I want to think, and I dare you to say something. Well, you can't react like that if you're in a room full of confusion when Neptune is squaring that. Does that make sense? Y'all have questions? I'm trying to put y'all on alert of a couple of different like pitfalls that may or may not happen for you this week, but how that Venus and Aries needs to be the propulsion, the boom, look who stepped in the room to cow, that kind of feel. Don't let your head override. Don't let your emotions override. Don't let these addictions that want to come and stifle you take you over again. Just stay with the boom. I need to get this. I need to feel this. I need to move forward and allow it to come to you as it's coming. All right. Does that make sense? It's about the flow. It absolutely is about the flow, but it's about that push, that Venus Aries push that says, I deserve this shit. I deserve this quietly. I'm the bomb. I know I'm the bomb and I deserve this. And everything everybody else is saying and these fears that are jumping off of people and this over talking, trying to convince me of other things, that's not happening. I'm going to stay quiet in this conviction of who I am. Does that make sense? All right. Also on Wednesday, Wednesday's tricky. The moon will square Jupiter. Because Jupiter is in Pisces, the moon will be in Gemini before it goes into Cancer at 7:05 p.m. that day. Now you want to discount the power because it doesn't make sense. Don't do that. Oh, I got a little squallow. Now you want to discount the power. I say that because the moon in Gemini squaring Jupiter. Jupiter is power, optimistic power, blessings, spirituality in its own way of being powerful, and Jupiter's way of being powerful through spirituality and understanding spirituality. The moon is like, the moon in Gemini, moon in Gemini dismisses, fuck that shit, I don't care, that kind of feel. I got all the information I need. I don't need no more. I'm just going to put it to the side. Really? Don't do that. Don't discount the power of Jupiter. Don't discount the power of Jupiter. Oh, I thought that was a bug. Don't discount the power of Jupiter in Pisces as it's been holding you up for the last gosh darn 8 months. Come on now. Your dream times and your prayers and your spiritual connection now for a quick day on Wednesday, a quick couple of hours on Wednesday, you want to like denounce all of that? Fuck that spiritual. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that because Pisces is still holding us up. Jupiter is in Pisces. Mars is in Pisces. Even though Venus was and it's not anymore, there's still some Pisces energy hovering over us, keeping us in alignment. Neptune is in Pisces, keeping us in alignment with spirit. Y'all understand this? As we're bussing through and making the needed changes that human beings need to make. For reals. All right. On Thursday, the moon will be in Cancer. Yay. Ready for the tissues? Ready for the food? Be careful of holding on to the past. I don't say that enough, but Cancer energy, we do love to stay in the nostalgia of the past, what it looked like, what family, yeah. So here's I just heard this but I'm gonna say it differently. Cancer energy, being that it's in the moon, I want y'all to pay attention to holding on to family traditions that may potentially drop you into one of those holes that I just talked about. What I mean by that is that sometimes family energy will come back around. Ooh, God, you're so dope. As we segue into Mother's Day, because I had the same freaking message for Mother's Day. Ooh, I like Thursday is going to be the opening of what Mother's Day could potentially turn out to be. Follow me. On Thursday, that was me pausing, y'all. On Thursday, with that moon, the moon going into Cancer and feeling family energy and how family energy is important to us. always, right? Family energy can actually too slide us back into some old habits, into some old pain. Y'all understand that? So with the moon being in Cancer on Thursday and Friday, um, some old pain can drum up, some old memories can drum up about old past mother days experiences, or maybe your mom because she's not here, or maybe your mom because she's not doing well, or maybe you're angry with your mom. The emotions can swell starting on Thursday, sliding you back into that old feeling of what your mother did or did not do. Please don't let it. Please don't let it. And I say all that to say is that tradition is tradition, but we are absolutely devising a new life, a new age, a new way of being. So it's awesome to have rituals and traditions that we carry on throughout our ancestry and through our family. But at the same time, if it has pain on it, if it's something that doesn't resonate with us and never resonated with us, you have the opportunity to change your family tradition. You have the opportunity to change your family's rituals. You can do that. Why? Because your DNA matters, because your life matters, because your little link in the chain matters. I just want to say it just like that, because I don't want to talk down on family, because family is awesome. But oftentimes family don't know where the spirit that we came in with needs to go, because they haven't done it. So they're saying, oh, on DNA basis, it could never happen. But yo, you're not my soul. You don't know what my soul wants. I love you and I respect you, family, but you don't know what my soul needs. Have those conversations, because on Sunday, it may be difficult to have that, right? You may get caught. I'm going to explain that in a minute. I have something else to say. Friday and Saturday. On Friday, the moon being in Cancer will trine Pisces Mars, right? Move on what feels right, follow your heart today. So as when Thursday, when that moon in Cancer opens up, and it's all about family, it's all about tradition, it's all about holding on to the past. You're waking up to your mother, you want to talk to your mother, you want to feel your mother, you want to punish your mother, you want to love your mother, you want to hug your mother, you want to celebrate your mother, you don't know about your mother, that kind of feel. Now on Friday, it's like, okay, the mother is dope. The moon coming in alignment with Mars. This is how we need to move. I'm gonna move with my feeling, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I'm gonna understand it. I'm going to seek understanding so I can move throughout the weekend knowing what it is that I feel and acting accordingly. That's important. Know what you feel and act accordingly. And with Mercury being in Gemini, you can find the fancy words to say what you need to say so you don't have to hurt feelings, is the point. Okay? All right. On Friday, also, the moon will trine Neptune. Sweet dreams that night, please. Call on spirit. The moon being in Cancer, Neptune being in Pisces. Call on spirit. Call on your ancestors to ask them, help you to align yourself with where your family is at, where you are at, the new announcements that you need to make to your family this weekend, your new lifestyle, the things that you want to express. With this new moon eclipse that just passed, we are in the influx, the crossroads of change. We want to express these changes to our family, to people that we love, right? Because that helps us to feel validated. Well, you may not feel that, or you may, but honestly, go with your feelings. And on Friday night, with that moon trine in Neptune, pray on it, on how you should deliver the messages, on how you should feel, on the ancestors that can come to you in your dream time. Like, call them and ask them, what should I do? What should I say? Are you with me? Help me make that apple pie for my grandmother or my mother on Mother's Day, please. Like, it's as simple as that. Whatever you need. With the moon and Neptune coming together on Friday, is giving you divine intervention and divine heart space to be in the best familial atmosphere as possible. Okay? Please take that to heart. On Saturday, the moon goes into Leo. All right, new vibration. We're ready to party. We're ready to give from our heart generously, because that's what the moon in Leo does, right? It will trine. How is that? Oh. Before it goes into Leo, it will trine Jupiter. Joy and emotional satisfaction, feeling like you have more than enough. Saturday's a good day for a good feel good day on the real. The moon, oh yeah. because the sun sextiles Mars, we move with ease. The sun is in, where we at, Taurus? Yeah, the sun is in Taurus and Mars is in Pisces, so you're moving with ease, right? The moon will be mm, 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 in Leo as it sextiles Mercury, Gemini. I have to remember where these goddamn planets are placed. I'm like, well, okay. So the moon is in Leo, Mercury is in Gemini. Speak what you know with courage and conviction. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, I love that. The moon sextiling Mercury, yeah. And here's the deal with the moon in Leo, it's about courage, it's about conviction, it's about will. And Gemini, Mercury, come on now, utilize that day on Saturday to really say the words. If you have something to say to somebody or anybody, really say the words on Saturday. Gemini, Mercury will give you, with that moon and Leo connect, will give you the pizzazz, the personality, the understanding, the clarity, the I wouldn't say compassion, but the balance and the ease, of utilizing words. I'm not finding my words right now, but utilizing words that land a little softly, because that's what Gemini does. That's really what Gemini does. It's not, they are the wordsmith, but they have ways of saying harsh things in a nice way. So use that on Saturday to make that happen. And then the moon trines Venus, yeah, because the moon is in Leo and then Venus is in Aries, right? Desire, passion, emotion wants to play. Oh, that's a good day to play. My phone's still working. That's a good day to play on Saturday as we lead into Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers that are in our spirit world. Um, But Sunday, Mother's Day, is going to be potentially be a little tricky, because the moon in Leo is going to square Uranus and the moon in Leo is going to square the sun. That's a hardcore situation. The moon is squaring Uranus. I said, stick to the traditional celebrations. Oh, right. Okay. So what I said earlier was the buildup. The fact that the family may not take you for this new space that you're in, these new traditions, right? Sunday it proves. Why? Because the moon in Leo is squaring Uranus, and Uranus is about change. So they may not take your new ways too keenly. Your new sexuality, your new boyfriend, your new girlfriend, the new way that the new place that you're going to bring them for Mother's Day. I don't know. Something could spark a little rift because the innovative changes are not being received as well as you would like them to. Here's the other thing. With the moon, which normally represents the mom, is squaring the sun, which normally represents the dad. Please, as a child, don't get in the middle of your mother and father that day. I don't care if you're 50 years old. I don't care if both your parents are gone. With that moon squaring the sun, it's always from the astrological perspective and them representing the mother and the father, it's an easy day for that mother energy and that dad energy, that maternal energy, that paternal energy to cause a rift within you. It brings up some really weird anxiety in me right now, even like from a child, from my own childhood. But I will tell you this much. Each and every one of us has some type of relationship that we find ourselves in the middle of when it comes to our mother and our father. Regardless if you were raised in a perfect picket fence 2.2 neighborhood and you had the awesome childhood ever, your relationship with your parents are different. They're absolutely different. And on that day, it will be known. You will see why you came from your dad, why you came from your mom. Trying to put those two thoughts, recollections in the same room or in the same conversation with your mother may be a little hairy. With anybody, may be a little hairy, even within yourself, because maybe you don't want to agree to, oh, this is about my dad or this is about my mom. I don't want to be like my dad and I don't want to be like my mom. I'm going to discount this and I don't know what you're talking about. Like this back and forth, especially with that moon being in Leo and being too proud to admit some shit. I'm just saying, accept them both, good and bad, up and down. Forgive them so it doesn't wreak havoc within you. Does that make sense? I'm being really, really simple because I feel like sometimes I talk way too long on these gosh darn things, but I'm hoping I'm getting to the point and I'm saying what needs to be said for you without really putting out all the words. Y'all, that's cool. Tamara, wait, what date is this? What? Oh, this is Sunday. This is Mother's Day that I'm speaking of. The 8th of May. That's when the moon will square Uranus and the moon will square the sun. It's a potentially really hairy kind of day. Kina, you're so cute. That is my Cash App, $ Sonia with a J, and then Kamal, Kamau. Oh, you are a blessing to me. I love you, Kina, for that. That's so sweet. That's really, really sweet. Thank you. All right. That hit my heart. Because sometimes you don't expect people to just be good people. And I appreciate that, Kina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the girl does put in a little bit of work. All right. That's it for this week. Y'all want a quick reading? Anybody? 2 people out there? And do you have any questions? Anything that I may have missed? Gosh darn it, Sonia. I need to get my glasses, y'all. Keen is so cute. Let's send Sonia some love. Please send me some love. Please send me $1. Oh, no questions. I don't see any general questions. I would love to answer like an eclipse question or a general question. If y'all have it on your tongue, on your brain, I'd appreciate that. Otherwise, come to the Eclipse Workshop tomorrow. At brightlight live.com. I'm gonna put the information underneath here, but if you want a reading, Shatoya, you have to put up your rising, your sun, and your moon sign if you know them. I'm gonna do a quick read. Okay, Maya Lynch, Pisces moon, Aries sun, Libra rising, and when is the eclipse? There's the take 2. There was a new moon eclipse in Taurus on Saturday, 10 degrees Taurus, and then there's a full moon lunar eclipse. I believe it's on the 16th in Scorpio. So we're right almost in between. And I love to give workshops in between the 2 eclipses because you can feel the change within 2 weeks or within 6 months of a particular eclipse series. And I want to explain that tomorrow. Bright Live, BRIGHT live.com. Please sign up. It's only $22. And you'll be able to come up on stage with me and show your face. When is the eclipse workshop? Tomorrow, Mina Love, Mina. Tuesday, May 5th at 5, May 3rd, good God, May 3rd at 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time. All right, I'm going to put the link underneath this video when I get off of this thing. All right, back to Maya. Hold on. Thank y'all for being patient. Well, what it is you are, girl. What it is you be at and how you be in this astrologically things. I just lost your information. Maya, can you give me your information one more time? I want to say she said Pisces moon. Oh, there you go. It's Aries sun, Pisces moon. I was right. And a Libra rise. You are fun to be with. I know that. Aries moon. Nope, Aries sun. So I love Aries people. That is my square. Aries squares Cancer and Capricorn, just to let you know. But I love Aries for, again, like I was saying earlier, that initiation, that raw ass cheerleader that speaks up for you, that speaks up for the underdog. Aries energy is dope like that. It's very, very, very impetuous and risk-taking. I love risky, hearted people, like people who just have big hearts and have no fear. That's Aries for you. But when you have that Pisces rise on there, honey pie face, or Pisces moon, when you have that Libra rise, that Libra energy is opposite your Aries energy. So when the Aries is courageous act, the Libra takes her time to make a decision and is incredibly indecisive. Oppositions can sometimes leave us in alert, but often oppositions can play well with one another. Aries and Libra is in opposition. If you know the power in each sign, like your Libra energy goes out there and it flirts and it gets the information and it connects with important people and it's really, really fair and it's a great, great listener. Libra energy is like that. Libra energy looks good always, almost always, right? So it has this shine about them. But the Aries in you is about you. Don't get it twisted. The air, even though that Libra is like, it's about the partnership. Yes, we can make $1 million together. Aries is like, let me secure my percentage though, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I got to make sure my shit is tight. It's very, very interesting. The balance is dope. You just can't lean into one over the other different times of your life. You understand what I'm saying? You got to keep the balance going. That Pisces moon, however, some never throws a little bit of a wrench in the best way possible because that moon allows you to intuit, allows you to connect spiritually, allows you to be emotional, allows you to feel. You can't disconnect, what? You can't discount your feelings. As a matter of fact, believe what it is that you see. From a child, you've been seeing like spirits in the corner. And the Aries in you don't want to see it. The Libra in you is like being cynical, saying, I don't know who the fuck that is. It may be somebody's grandmother, but I don't want to compute if that's real or not because it doesn't make sense to me. You have a Pisces moon. You are incredibly psychic. Believe it, own up to it, help some people through it if you can. However, when you do become this healer, if you not are one already, please do yourself a favor and clean yourself off because the Aries baby in you will say, oh, I'll help them. I'll talk to them with your Pisces moon, collecting all of this emotional energy from people and wearing you the fuck down. The Aries in you will go, it's okay. We don't have to clean off. We don't have to take a bath. We don't have to pray. We don't have to disconnect from people. And you do. Else your little emotional body will crumble. I'm just saying. Hey, Maya, I hope that works. I hope that makes sense to you in my roundabout way of saying it. Okay. Anybody else? Ramon, have we read you? Every moon. Capricorn sign, every moon, Sagittarius rising. I don't know what that is, baby. I don't know what that is. Come on now, spell check on your sister. All right. And nobody else wants to rise? Oh, Gemini rising. Gemini rising. You are so welcome, Maya. Okay, Gemini rising has a Gemini rising, a Virgo sun, and moon. Ooh, did we read you already? Mystic said yes. Did y'all hear her? She was like, trying to get in there. I see that. Gemini rising, can you answer my question, please? Have we already read you? Already? I kind of feel like, oh, I love you too. But don't think that's going to make me give you a rising, though. I mean, a reading if we already, no? Okay. You see how that Gemini rising tried to throw in that little compliment to set off this Leo rising person. Oh, you going to compliment me now? You going to get me to read your chart? I don't know all your information. Well, I don't know if I read you already. You see how that Gemini try to slide in there? I'm just teasing you, but I do love Gemini energy. I love Gemini energy for that talk shit, negotiator, Tupac all day long. You know what I mean? Gemini rise, but the thing about it is that Gemini, it's that Virgo moon and that Virgo sun information, right? Because you know Virgo and Gemini is a square. So that means your rising is how you put yourself out there. Gemini rising is very different than who you are. However, Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. So you're a talker. I hope you're a writer or you're a reporter. Or do you edit? Do you do something with some kind of it's just way too mercurial. You do something with some kind of reading, editing, writing, orating, something. Because if you don't, like that energy to speak, that energy to relay information can get caught up in your throat. And I want you to really get it out there. And more so because you have that Virgo energy and you're more of a servicer. So you're gonna service other people. You need to service yourself in that way as well. I hope that makes sense. It seems like you're like an advocate for people, right? You're an advocate for children. You're an advocate for elderlies. That could be the speaker in you to advocate for other people, but advocate for you too. The Virgo will never ever get complete until it starts giving itself the same energy and understanding and love and care that it gives to everybody else. Understand that. Okay? That's necessary. Yes, you need to write, sir. If it's a guy, your silhouette looks like a dude. I'm so sorry if you're not. But please write, because that loosens up your brain, for the lack of a better way of putting it. Keeps you calm, you know? All right. And the other thing too is that Gemini rise oftentimes would like to discount what that Virgo is doing. If that Virgo in you spends time to care for people, to spends time to care for people, spends time to set things up, organize things for somebody else, plan something for somebody else. You understand? Then the Gemini need not to dismiss it. Gemini energy is fickle like that. That Virgo in you can build a goddamn monument, and Gemini will go, we don't need it anymore. But understand this, that Gemini is on your rise, honey. That Gemini is on your rise. So not only is it fleeting, it comes up to defend you. And if that Gemini is on the defense, she's tricky. He's tricky. Gemini on the rise is tricky because it can say some shit, do some shit that the person is like, God damn it, you blew it up again. Don't blow up Virgo's work with your Gemini rise, okay? You're haphazard. We'll do it again. We'll find another way. No, that hurts you as the Gemini because you know how much work you put into that. Does that make sense to you, Gemini rising? For some reason, your grandma or somebody who's a lady on the other side, she's really thick, to be truthful with you. And she's sitting kind of like right here. She wanted me to make sure you said that because you keep building shit and then you dismantle it. Build it and then you dismantle it. And it's like, if you don't let the shit ride, how you know if it's going to work? I'm just saying. That's all I got because I ain't trying to tap into people's people. Gosh darn. She's a sweet lady though, but she's hard. She's hardcore in your life. I don't know if she's your mother's mother, but she's on you. Do your best, honey. But let it build and get some work, some help. Virgos can't do it all, even though you're the best workers. Okay, see, I'll keep talking. I gotta go. You're welcome, Charlene. All right, y'all. I'm out of here at 1 hour, 1 minute, and 7 seconds. Be well and be good. Sit in the pockets this week. Allow that propulsion in your chest to vibrate all day and night, knowing that you deserve the best situation possible. You deserve all the good stuff. You just may have to be a little bit patient as it turns around you to receive you. You're ready. Everybody else need to get ready. All right? Much love to you.